Oh,
Uh,
he's
I'm
learning.
yeah, I'm trying to get my crate placement better this time, knowing that.
No, that annoyed me
Yeah. Yes, you might have been in the room for this bit, Kira.
several times.
Several times. You know, I don't know why you have this the kind of sadomasochistic tendency to have you relive this over and over again after being in the room or was we were recording it previously, but yeah, it's for content purposes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Like, what did I do? Why did I hurt you?
you didn't. I can assure you. It's just this is part of the deal sometimes.
I know.
Like I do feel like this like considering that there is like now a game just called Forklift Simulator. Like you can just have this as a full game where you just go and move stuff from warehouse to warehouse. I think is wonderful. Like it is just I don't know if Shenmue accidentally launched dad games or they were just always there. Because I'm thinking like stuff like theme park and like roller coaster tycoon would have been out by now. And like the likes of Civilization and shit like that. So there's always been like dull man's games out there, you know? And that's no disrespect to dull men, by the way. I fucking love Roller Coaster Tycoon and Theme Park. I would play them today if I want, if I could. Like for some reason during COVID, I got mad stuck into Euro Truck Simulator because it was literally just that: drive a truck around Europe, deliver cargo. And I cannot stress enough how peaceful and serene it is to just be able to drive on highways and motorways, just delivering cargo. Now, granted, it was at speed and potentially going the wrong way sometimes, but it was still quite relaxing nonetheless. You know, like there's something to be said for a gameplay experience that is just one thing. Like wasn't the same. What was the fucking? I saw something recently. It was just like there's all this in subsections of the game like farming simulator and shit like this. Like there's something to be said about an actual proper wind down. You know, like no actual minimal stress during your game.
It's like the spoiler for Red Dead Redemption 2, the prologue. Oh no, not the prologue, the epilogue.
Yeah.
The bit of a spoiler, so we need to
Go
cut
for
it
it.
out. Pretty much you live on a farm.
Yeah.
And you spend about half an hour doing chores on the farm before the game kicks in again.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
it's like a lull before the storm or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it was about Red Dead Redemption. Just I could never get into it. Like we played a bit of it on the channel here, but it was like the zombie DLC, and just whatever kind of like missions or kind of activities you had on it just didn't really click with us. You know, It was kind of like it was just kind of really like it was a gimmick. Like there's no other two ways about it. But I think without the kind of the previous context of like who these characters are and is it funny that they're now being eaten by zombies, I assume so. But well, I'm sure this is funny to somebody type of thing. Although hilariously, that game does hold a unique honor in Monday Madness lore as being the one game where we got a hate crime violation off YouTube.
Oh,
yeah. Remember if James Nordy always brings this up every now and then that he's the one time that he's the one person that's failed to censor. So basically, one of the character in the game was like acting like a conspiracy nut, like blaming fucking Jews for everything or whatever. And because the audio was, I think we were doing it off a stream initially. So then when the YouTube copy comes out, it's all off the one audio track, so it just sounds like us saying these mad shit. So yeah, I got fucking taken down.
wow.
Yeah. It's still a mark on the channel as well, by the way. It's like it's taken an age to go away.
Jeez.
So thanks, Red Dead Redemption, for nearly killing the fucking channel.
Man, I remember the time when I think we were recording something for the bucket list.
Yeah.
And I made just okay. It was bad on my part, and I apologize. But I made like the same racial slur 3 times.
It was like I was like, what? Oh. I was like the something I was not expecting to come out of your mouth. Like, Jerstopher, where did you hear of these words?
Yeah. I
It
was,
was like it was funny because like we laughed at the first time, and then like there was like a second or third go around. It's like it was almost like a kind of like a reinforcement bias. It's like because like we reacted so much like you almost like there is a term for that. I think it's a German term where like you you can't help saying it by like you say it by accident when you know you can't or you're not meant to.
yeah.
There is a very specific. It's like German always has like wonderful, like very specific words like that. I just can't remember
Like,
what it is. It's like some weird effect that like your brain just like defaults to the worst possible thing you could say. It's like people.
like,
Some people laugh at funerals because like they just don't know how to deal with the emotion. It's that similar kind of reaction, you know.
I think, and we have a term for it too. Father Dougal. Why you not to call him Len? Len, 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 Len. When he's going to sleep.
To be fair, I think that could go into the common vernacular, a Dougalism. Because that is like that does sound like a plausible enough word that people know what that means. Like if you say you're acting a bit like a Dougal, I think everyone knows what that would mean. And Father Ted's popular enough. I think most people would kind of around the world will grab onto that.
Yep.
It would. Well, I don't know what it is about like the certain parts of this game that they got right, but it kind of annoyed. I don't know why it annoyed me that like they didn't have like a health bar being recovered by food or something like that.
Lunchtime, eh?
But like there's like like in town there's loads of restaurants you can go to, and like even your man Tom at the burger joint there, and
Yeah.
like there's actually not at any given point do you actually eat food as a gameplay mechanic. This is the only time you're actually seen eating anything.
Oh.
Uh, Apart from that, you're drinking fucking like Coca-Cola or anything else, which I suppose like for a 17-year-old kid is kind of accurate. You know,
Yeah.
like you're not eating healthy at this time of your life.
Hey, man.
No,
You got a
definitely
girl?
no.
Huh?
No.
I don't really have time for stuff like that. Well, you at least got your eye on someone, right? Mark, Theo, I don't know what you plan on getting out of life, but I'll tell you, it sure is a great thing to have yourself a woman.
I can agree with that.
Mark, you should.
I do
go
like that
and
Mark
date
is like
once in a
taking
while.
has taken
I know
his
what you're
father
getting
figure
at,
role
but
extremely
I wouldn't want
seriously
someone
and is trying to like
important
sort
to
out
me
all of our
getting
lives
involved.
problems immediately.
Girl,
Yeah.
Thankfully, the rest of the
Thank you,
forklift team don't
Hi.
give a shit about our
They
lives.
say there was
Yeah.
some commotion last night. Is that so? I heard about a fight with
It's
some
like
guys on
really a
motorcycles.
commotion. I wouldn't know.
Got hurt
I
real
wasn't
bad.
here. I was
Yes.
tucked
So
up in bed.
some got hurt real bad.
Hey,
Yeah, I heard the guy that
looks like
fought
you
them
got the
off
hang of
was really
things.
cool and he wore a leather
So,
jacket.
hey,
Yeah,
Rio,
a
when are you
brown
planning
one,
to
not like
continue
the
working here?
generic
I
black
haven't
one.
decided yet,
Yeah,
but not too long.
yeah, it was like a brown jacket with
See,
like some sort of like tiger
I'll
motif
see
on
you
the back of
later.
it. You know?
How about yourself? How long you plan on working here?
I'm thinking I'll stay for the immediate future. Everyone's so nice and all.
Yes, they are.
So, everyone's so nice except for the criminal gang that's constantly
Hey,
kicking the
Tio
shit out
Shi-
of us.
Hey, Rio. So hey, what's your girlfriend like?
I don't really have one now.
You know, I really like women that are intelligent as well as cute, sweet and honest.
Yeah, those are good qualities.
I just know that there's someone like that out there for me somewhere.
I hope you find her.
Yeah, well about that, don't quit your day job, pal. You know, I'm sure there's someone out there that loves triple denim and someone with a very small face.
Hisaka-san,
And once you find that person, good for
you
you.
know about a deal going down with the Mad Angels?
Deal? What deal? Don't go getting yourself mixed up in any strange dealings.
No, I'm not.
There is something to me quite amusing about, like, Rio asking the most random
Just
people
don't get
about, like,
involved in anything
smuggling deals.
dangerous.
It's like, yes,
Yeah.
clearly, the lunch lady will know
I'll
about
be
this
on my way.
high stakes drug heist going down on the docks.
Goro,
What's brewing, bro?
what's up?
On patrol, brother! Patrol! Seeing if those nasty bad thugs making trouble in harbor are around.
Cool. Where were you last night, mate?
Greasing his hair, if you
Speak
can't
for
tell.
yourself. How's work coming?
I'm managing.
Hang in there, bro.
Sure, thanks.
As you can tell, he's a bit of a character. Legend of his younger brother was our kind of like a school bully who was going around everywhere. So one of our first fight scenes in the game was kicking the shit out of him and his mate. So then the first time we meet Goro is like, you know, him sticking up for his brother. And what's very, very funny is that we kick the shit out of him so much that he's like, he now like likes us so much. Like he's the reason why we got the job in the docks.
That's a real anime trope as well. Like the main,
isn't it? Like
the OG villain is actually becomes your best mate in like season 2,
or something like. I kind of see him more so that we can cuss him so heavily that we made him lose his memory.
I don't remember much, but boy, man, when it came to after the fight, you were there, so.
That's true. So, what I'm doing here, in case you're wondering, I'm flicking through all the notes here because there is one of the characters we met along the way was this kind of Chinese like elder, and his son who just constantly wears a suit. He reminds you of Seto Kaiba a little bit, the way he's written. So if I call him Seto Kaiba, that's why. Basically, he's down in like the older warehouse down below, or the older warehouse district down here in the docks. So in order to meet him, you have to call ahead in order to arrange a meeting. So that was me just getting the number and calling it from here. So then you can call him. Once you call him, the security guard will know then to let you in, and then you can talk to him. So I was hoping to see if maybe he knows what's going down, considering he's kind of him and his people.
This is a payphone. Back in the day, you know, they weren't just these little block of technologies that were in your hand. Mm-hmm. They were wired to the wall. Bam,
oh yeah, this is the real shit, man. This is serious stuff. Like,
I love how it's about Cherry one as well.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's delightfully retro and also annoying in equal measure.
Hello?
Father's heaven.
This is a password, by the way, so you just have to say the right phrase back to him and he'll let you in.
Oops.
And conveniently, I fucking forgot the fucking password. It's a choice of 3, and I got it wrong. But it's like paired passwords, so they'll tell you one, you tell them the other. So it's actually just a 50-50 shouts. I did have it written down, but just picked the wrong one. Like this was the whole thing. Like this was the whole chapter in the game essentially is trying to find this guy, to meet up with him and give him the kind of magical token that we found in Dojo. I mean, I'm trying to do this during my lunch break as well. Like I'm running out of time here. Like quite appropriately for a 17-year-old now, it has taken us about 20 minutes to try and figure out how this phone works. Just back then, you had to commit to the fucking phone call, I guess.
Hello?
Father's heaven.
9 dragons.
Mother's earth.
Comrades.
Warehouse number 8.
Master Chen, please.
Excuse me, but you are...
My name is Hazuki.
Just a moment.
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Yeah, I must consult Master Chen. Arrange us a meeting.
Father's not around.
Well, could you meet me? I need to talk.
Tell me if you must.
So that's the son that we were talking to there. So he's kind of our... I guess, like, if you're using the anime analog, he's the rival. Like, he is the guy that we're kind of like our yardstick that we're comparing to. So we've had a few spars with him beforehand, and it's all been quite respectful. Like it's almost like he's trying to gauge how good we are, type of thing.
Yeah. What is it, youngin?
About the Mad Angels.
I heard a rumor that you're still looking for
Yes, I am.
the deal I did.
Sorry, I'd love to continue this conversation, but it's time for me to move some boxes.
It's already this late?
Yeah.
Was it number 18?
I'm trying to think now. I'm trying to think to myself, like, what is the most like other like very mundane parts of games? Like you mentioned Red Dead Redemption previously, and like I remember there's a lot of horseback on that game. Like there's a lot of walking horse on that one,
Yeah,
or horse top, I guess.
So actually, I may have tripped myself up because Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
So it was a sequel, and it's like a little bit at the end before
Hmm.
the main prologue. Jesus.
Literally walked in front of the fucking forklift. Like, I'm sorry, but survival instincts of a fucking lemming to be doing that shit.
Ah, lemons.
Honestly, like I think the game that like kind of that reminds you of the kind of like, you know, actual like great gameplay doing something mundane is have you ever played Papers, Please?
No.
No, okay. We
Papers,
played it a
Please?
while ago. Yeah, Papers, Please. Yeah, it's we played it years ago on the channel, like one of our first playthroughs. But basically, like you take the role of this kind of border security guards in like an Eastern European country, like you know, like a kind of like something from the previous Soviet bloc, but everything is all a bit like tetchy because it's still quite recent. And essentially, your job is to, you know, let people in and out, like in immigration services. But obviously, every day it gets more complicated. But like you're literally all you're doing is literally just like looking through paperwork and stuff, you know, seeing if they have the right like visas and all this sort of shit. It's really mundane and tedious. But every now and then they'll try a curveball, like a really actual like human story of like, I know I've got the wrong paperwork, but let me in. My son is ill, type of thing, you know. Oh, what's happening? Oh no, our greaser friend is
Yeah,
he got his
it's him.
no,
Go.
not Johnny Steps.
Hey,
Oh.
Oh, now I know where we are.
Yeah. And Kira remembers.
This is recent.
Yes.
Hey, over here!
So this is one of the various gaijins that have been annoying us throughout our time here, and they're all part of the Mad Angels.
Oh no.
He's coming?
Hmm?
I remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it. No, Gaijin means foreigner.
Yes. These odds are Americans.
They're meant to be American.
Yeah. Some of them are. Some of them are just members of the gang, but the Mad Angels have been recruiting gaijins.
Okay.
Yeah. Wrong.
Jesus.
False. Incorrect.
This is nice.
Sir.
Oh.
Hey, no escape, boy!
I totally fucked up that last one.
So you showed, eh? You guys again. What's your problem?
That'd be you.
The fact that we've kicked these guys' asses several times throughout the game, and they still come back for more. They just do not listen.
Hey, no escape, boy!
Jesus. He dead. Oh my god, he dead.
Yeah. Like, that was a proper Kamehameha there that we just did.
It was, yeah. Oh.
You're gonna pay for beating up Goro.
You his girlfriend?
What did you say?
Best watch your back. Next time it won't be just you.
What?
We're gonna go after your family and friends. Gonna get them.
Uh-oh.
That's it. Oh.
Jesus.
Threaten my family and friends when I don't have any? You bastards.